Having said that, one example for harm, screening prostate cancer. How do you screen prostate cancer? This is actually a simple question, and you most probably know the answer. You can do screening by physical examination or doing by some laboratory tests. Which test? Specifically, we have the prostate-specific antigen, which is commonly employed for screening prostate cancer. For any tests, also the physical examinations, we should be aware of its value. And when we say value, we are speaking of the sensitivity and specificity of any diagnostic procedure. So what is it for prostate-specific antigen? If you take a cutoff, a certain cutoff value, it has a 20% sensitivity, and a 94% specificity in detecting prostate cancer. So the sensitivity is not so high. It's not able to differentiate the sick people among the deceased ones, but it is better in differentiating, in telling that really healthy people are negative. What do the guidelines tell us regarding the to screen prostate cancer using the PSA, prostate-specific antigen? The U.S. Preventive Services Task Force has the recommendation D. That means they recommend against this screening. Of course, it is seen in elderly people, the prostate cancer. Its prevalence in this age group is rather high, but due to the low sensitivity, it is not suggested to conduct this screening test. What would happen if we screened a group of people, elderly people, with the PSA? Here is a diagram which I made using the test baum developed by the researcher, a good fellow of mine, Dr. Rafael Kunish. I suggest you to log in here and play around, test it by yourself. So here in this test baum web page, you enter the prevalence of the disease. It is around 12%, let's say, the prevalence of prostate cancer in elderly people. So if I have a population of 100 people, I expect that 12%, that means 12 of them, of the 100, should be sick and 88 should be healthy. But which of the 100 are healthy, which are sick, that I need to test. If I apply the PSA test, it will return, because it has a 20% sensitivity, it will return positive in only two of these 12, but negative in the remaining 10. That gives us a positive predictive value of only 28. It is rather low, isn't it? And if you apply the test, the PSA, to people whom you know that they are healthy, you know by, let's say, doing a prostate biopsy, that they are healthy, these 88 people, the test would return negative in 94% in the most of the participants. However, as you see, the test has a false positive ratio of 5, whereas it has also false negative probability of in 10 participants. That is also considerably high. So although it is a very sensitive test due to its low, it is a very specific test, due to its low sensitivity, it is not advised to. There are, of course, other factors as well, how malignant the disease is, how rapidly it progresses, how many, or what are the possibilities of treating this condition, and the economical burden, etc. But looking from the test side, with this slide, I want to tell you that not only by medications, also administering the tests, you may harm people. So always careful with applying also the tests.